Good, MP. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul. You were the top rookie last month and everything.
At the shooting guard position, 6'4" inches, number 23, MP.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts, when you have a confident and competent backcourt. It just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's MP. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Jackson. Wells wide open. Off target from three-point range. And here is MP. And here is Lopez. Lillard with it. Here's MP. Just 4 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
MP right side. Into the lane. And the dunk by MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that
one. Here's Morant. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Walker surveying the floor. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giannis with it, now defended by Bane. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Giannis. MP's got 5 now.
MP looking solid from there.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. You take a look at Wells. Things haven't been going so hot for him as he moves through his first year. Maybe, just maybe, he can pick things up and finish the season strong.
And as the Rookie of the Year race has taken shape here, these are the young players who are really standing out as the best of that freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Over Morant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
MP passes to Kuzma. Here's Walker. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Here's Wells. No scoring in this one. Morant left side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Giannis kicks to Kuzma. There's the 3. Edey with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Well, I like the flash and splash by MP. A touch risky, but go ahead and do your thing, young fella.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Driving in, and MP throws it down hard.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Morant against Lillard. A shake. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. The 3 from Morant. Rebound Milwaukee. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
From deep, Walker. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished with 59 points, and he was tremendous in that game. That was a season high in points, too. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Damian Lillard. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Hachimura, he's checked in for Edey. Bane comes in for Luke Kennard. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
And here's Walker outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Bane looking around. Pippen outside. Jackson a screen on Porter. Pippen for 3. And it's MV with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 7. From outside the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Right side Bane. Great D that time from Portis. MD has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Aldama in at the 3 slot. Here's MP. Over in the corner, Portis. Kuzma finds MP. The 3. MP, the triple is down the hill.
Calm and cool and collected. MP, he's got the mentality of a seasoned pro.
Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized, and I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Walker, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a group.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Throw good, Bain. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Hachimura against Lopez. Out to the right wing. Outside Pippen. For three. Milwaukee with the rebound. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Lillard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Pass to Aldama. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Aldama's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Payne for three. Lillard with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Aldama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so MV will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Floats it up for MP. It's the three-point bomb. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Lopez. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Bain. Morant passes to Bain. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And now the latest. Homo reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. That's a 2 from Lillard. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Now, here's Lillard. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. MP, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball forward. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. And we finished one half of basketball. Bucks lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, folks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Trading for someone like Zach LaVine shows initiative. This team wants to be competitive.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Turn it outside.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
This shit raw.
The Grizzlies trail by
Play this shit like this. You like 2K, play this shit like
The
this.
long-time duel of Antetokounmpo and Lopez.
You homies ain't all play this shit like this.
Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Morant. That one good for 2.
That's you like
Morant's
that.
got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Lopez. Bain against Walker. Oh, get up, MP.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
The Grizzlies shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. It's Morant with the drive. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
They set the pick. Morant reaches to Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. In the corner, it's MP. MP to the rack. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Lord, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Payton for three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
MP outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Outside, Payne. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bucks leading by 11. MP with it, now guarded by Wells. And Walker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Walker. And the 3-ball is good. Walker's got 35 in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Pass to Edey. Now Payne. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 24 points for him.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
On the wing, Walker, guarded by Bane, and finished off by Walker.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Wells. Antetokounmpo defending. Wells passes to Morant. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 10 points.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Here's Walker. MP knifes his way inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround.
Craig, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Throws it up high. John Morant again. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. The Grizzlies trail by 11. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Pippen. Jaren Jackson is out there with Rui Hachimura. And there's Wells. And it's Aldama with the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Aldama. Off target from outside. Milwaukee leading by 13. MP outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pippen down low. Covered by Lillard. Pippen, no luck. The Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Walker's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Now Wells. Rebound Milwaukee. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
MP outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets it back.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged. Just makes him work harder.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's Aldama. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But this team shouldn't be here. The idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this stretch.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Morant outside. Five to shoot. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bain against Walker. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Morant. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Bane against Walker. And the Bucks miss again.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Bane kicks to Wells. Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Hachimura. Walker's shot is off.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
On the wing, Bane. Outside Jackson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
They want me to lose so bad.
Make this shot, Jackson. The D has to respect his range.
Gonna turn up on their ass though. Figure shit out.
MP against Bane. 17-foot shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Walker. Trying to get something going. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Bucks leading by 7. Walker with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Walker's got 44.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Memphis making a change here. Pippin's checked in. I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he makes that one.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Takes a step back. Here's Bane. And it goes down 2 points. Bane's got 15 points in just the second half.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Walker. Pass is to Lillard. Pulls it up. And MP with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Walker's got 48.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Bane, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. with the rebound. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the... So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Using improper language or gestures, entering the corner or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Men's basketball night is returning soon to the City of basketball. Don't take that. Get the tickets today.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Thunder. For Milwaukee, hard work pays off with the best record in the NBA, and they're determined to hold that top spot. Thunder, Bucks, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Damian Lillard.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Walker out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, you know, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now the latest news on MP. Let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I'm looking forward to it. I know Shai is a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. Here's Lillard following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Walker. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams against Kuzma. Shoots a fadeaway. Williams, that's good.
I'll tell you, at this point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who have been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And hats off to MP, who was selected to his first All-Star team.
And he's not just in it, he's a starter. To do that in your first All-Star game appearance is a huge accomplishment.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Dort. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Inside. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Holmgren with a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Blocked again! It's Walker on the wing for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by MP. And Walker's got the ball here for the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago from 8 feet. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Dort.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Here's the three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Walker covering. Pass to Hartenstein. Lopez with the steal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Hartenstein. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento. 6 to shoot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And a chance now to find out the scoop on some activity out in Philly. Shams, what's the story with the Sixers?
Thanks, Brian. They recognize they have to round out their offense, and I'm told they're bringing in Zach LaVine. That's a major weapon for this team. It's a big move for this franchise, and it signifies their intent to be aggressive moving forward.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams against Kuzma from deep. Williams misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's MP. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Walker, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Lopez, the screen on Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped 50 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Down low. Caruso, pass to Joe. Williams, a screen on Antetokounmpo. The Thunder with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 8, and the Bucks pushing it up now. And that one good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, chums. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams, a screen on Trent. Wallace nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Porter. No points so far. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. 9-point game. Outside Joe. Caruso outside. No good with the triple. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 19-7 run. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's
Portis, the pass to Green. Now here's Lillard, covered by Joe. Screen by MP. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. They've got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's MP. He's got 13. Just 5 on the clock. Muscling it home, MP.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Thunder trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Portis the screen. Here's MP. Portis, it's good on the putback.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now here's Walker. 17 points in the game. Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Thunder trail by 8. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Knocks down the triple. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period. None here in the second.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to be on MP. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Damian Lillard. Now here's MP. He's got 19. Portis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Porter's shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And it's Holmgren missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
It's Walker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Nice shot by Walker.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Taking it inside, SGA.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. In transition, here they come. Dort with it. Portis picks him up. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. MP with a step. The Thunder pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Now, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
And here's MP. Shoots. Misses the jumper. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Forward outside. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. MP with it. 27 points for him. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be back in a moment.
Measuring up the shot. One more time. Round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. In the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props, and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the three. Small forward, and MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort outside from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Puts up a deep 3. MP nailing the long 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got 38 points.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's MP. He's got 38. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 8. Holmgren with a screen on Kuzma. Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lopez, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, BA, whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn everything. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard. Milwaukee on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. What a terrific move that is. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Walker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Here's Walker. Good work defensively by Dort.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. Milwaukee leading by 4. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jones in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. A rebound by the Bucks. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. And he packs it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, he misses the dunk. Thunder trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Outside Jones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
MP, the pass to Prince. For 3, here's Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Bucks also with a sub. Green is checked in. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Walker. Over Dort. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a great pull-up.
And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest.
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, doors right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the down...
Wow, MP! That'll make the top 10.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks leading by 5. Outside Walker. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, off the front rim. The Bucks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Drive by Walker. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 7.
Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Now here's Lillard. Outside Walker. With some arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
The Thunder with the rebound. With the step back. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
It's Walker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
MP against Holmgren. Walker. trail by 9. Now Dort. Hartenstein with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
MP outside. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
For your Oklahoma City.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. They're down by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
First clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
I got it.
16 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For Milwaukee, MP.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Yet another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.